Welcome back, Divine Souls. I'm Catherine with Divine Acceptance, and this is your weekly Ascension update. So, there's been a lot that's been going on this week. Today is actually 10:10, so we're right now in the 10:10 portal. This week has been back and forth. For the Divine Feminines, we have been anchoring deeper into inner union and deeper into unity consciousness this week. And what that's felt is a lot of back and forth. The energy is like one day you could have had a lot of energy, and then the next day just kind of gone backwards and been kind of purging out older dense programs or dense energies. And just know that that's normal, that back and forth. As you're anchoring into inner union, you will have that back and forth because your mind is kind of trying to process, okay, where am I? I know I'm in like a peaceful state. I know I'm stepping into inner union, but then the mind comes in and says, wait a minute, you used to run on these programs. So it's like bringing these things back, not as a test, but like just like almost like one last time to be like, are you sure? Are you sure you're really in inner union? Just to kind of be like, okay, one last purge, just to push that out, right? So it's been a little bit, like I said, back and forth. Me personally, I felt there's been days that I've felt like so light, so just airy, so very connected to the divine, and then the opposite, the next day, very dense energies, dark energies, tears, very emotional. So it's kind of been like a little bit of a roller coaster. The big message that I've gotten this week is that it stops with you. So Divine Feminines, it stops with you. And this is really beautiful because as divine souls, as empaths, as light workers, as the chosen ones, as however you want to refer to it, however you want to define your role at this point, is we have been like breaking the abuse and of our ancestors, and they're saying that it stops with you. So just old ancestral programs that you were just born with, that are just in your family line, in your bloodline, that's all coming up to the surface now just to be released. And it's beautiful because once and for all, it's being released, and it's saying, the divine is saying that it stops with you, it ends with you. And this is what we've been working really hard for, is to basically step into this new timeline, step into this new program. So with that, I have been, so it's basically saying like burning the past. So if you have any of these programs that you feel that are kind of just stuck, some people like to actually write down what the old program is and actually burn it. So you may want to have like a ceremony this week of actually whatever these last couple things are that are coming up for you, write them on a piece of paper, fold it up, burn it, and then just let it go into the ether, let it go into the atmosphere, and let it completely dissolve. By doing that, you kind of see that physically, and then that can also manifest within your energy as well. So it's kind of a beautiful way to do that. With this too, with like it stops with you, I've also been getting like shedding your clothes, like shedding your skin, shedding your clothes, like shedding these old ways, these old processes of doing things. So you may just find that you are in like purging mode, just kind of cleansing your environment, cleansing your home, anywhere that there is excess, anywhere that there's excess that you feel like you've accumulated too much stuff, or there's just too much of something, like it's shedding the clothes, like shedding all the unnecessary items that are in your life that are kind of blocking you, that are blocking this energy from flowing freely in your environment. So take some time. You may just find that you have been intuitively called to just kind of purge your closets, purge your home, purge your car, purge whatever, purge your thought processes. It's all the same thing, but it's all cleansing this energy so we can step into this new timeline in a very clear, free format. Okay? So I've been getting that very, very strongly this week. So again, you may feel the need to do that. And I'm just kind of like looking at my notes so I can make sure that I address everything with you this week. But divine feminines, the amazing thing is that we are stepping into inner union. And I have actually know that Durga is with us this week. So Durga has come to me very strongly. And Durga is the Hindu goddess of Shakti. So she's actually the Hindu goddess of the divine feminine energy. So this is just showing that we are, as divine feminines, we are really stabilizing into this divine feminine energy, into this inner union, creating that balance within. And Durga is also known as this Hindu goddess of divine feminine energy. She has multiple arms that are holding multiple gifts from God, multiple different forms of defense. And she is actually the fighter of good versus evil. And that's what's been coming in, all this ancestral programming, all these programs, all these darker, denser, old paradigm energies, which kind of reign in that duality, like good versus evil. It's showing that good has prevailed over evil, that we've won. And she has actually come in very strongly, showing that we are stepping out of these old ways. The good is actually winning, and we are moving forward into this new timeline. So Durga is also represented, she typically rides on like a lion or a tiger. And for me personally, I have been seeing numerous signs of tigers in the past like week or so that have been coming up. And that is, tigers are a sign of just power and energy and balance. So it's basically just kind of showing that strength to overcome obstacles. And that's kind of it goes with good versus evil, overcoming obstacles. And Durga also actually means inaccessible or impassable. So for our minds, like for divine feminines who are anchoring into inner union, for our minds, a big part of this process is cleansing our thoughts. Our thoughts is our creation, right? So we create with our thoughts. And Durga is basically saying inaccessible, impassable, and it's the power to overcome obstacles. So it's a power, like she has the power to overcome these obstacles. These obstacles are typically in our mind. So it's gaining power over the mind, more or less. So it's just showing that we're winning good versus evil. We're gaining power over our mind, and we're anchoring into this inner union, into this really strong unity consciousness. So it's basically saying, and she rides on a lion or tiger, it's saying that you have control over your animal instincts. So your control over your animal instincts. So very control over your whole entire form. So again, it's really, really powerful this week. But just know that we are breaking the chains of the old ancestral patterns. We are moving into the new timeline. We are moving into this new paradigm. We are anchoring deeper into inner union. So amazing work to everybody out there who's listening. Amazing work. Thank you, everybody out there, for your support. Thank you for your part in all of this. We work as a whole. We work as a community. And the more that we can help one another, the more that we can all step into our truth, step into our true power, the more it helps the collective. So just keep going. Know that you are supported. I love you all. Sending you guys so much light, so much love. Bye.